What is up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of the Giveaway Show. And hey, big shout out if you're watching this right now over on Instagram. If it's working properly, make sure and let me know. Glad that you're here. Glad that you're hanging out with us tonight. For everybody that's regularly viewing, make sure and hit that like button if you haven't already. Let people know that we've gone live and that we're hanging out tonight. Glad that y'all are here and spending some time. Hey, it's Friendsgiving. It's Thanksgiving week. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. It's an awesome holiday where we get to be thankful. Thank you so much. Where we get to be thankful and appreciative and reflect on all the blessings that we have. So it's a great time, and I can't think of a better way to spend some time tonight, the night before, than hanging out with my buds here online and just getting to share some time with each of you. So I hope that you're having a great night. I hope that it's going well for you. I'm going to go and do some shout outs to everybody and then bring out the panel. We got everybody's here, hands on deck, some extra faces that are smiling and hanging out with us tonight. I'm glad that y'all are all hanging out here. First up, Las Cruces is good to have you back, buddy. He dropped in about 5 hours ago to say hooray. He's glad that we've gone live. Here's Emma Dudley dropping in. She's one of our moderators and a channel member. She says, good evening, everyone. Happy New Comic Book Wednesday and happy National Jukebox Day. That's okay. I didn't know it was Happy National. So she is our kind of calendar person. She's going to tell us all the special weird, not weird, but all the special different types of holidays that are going on right now. She said, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Share with friends and family. Hey, let people know that we're going live right now and giving away some pretty cool comic books. We're going to get to that in just a minute. There he is, brother from down under, Andrew Kai, dropping in to say hello. El Green Machine, another one of our moderators and longtime channel members. He's hitting 2 years as a channel member. Man, thank you so much for your support, El Green Machine. It is not unnoticed. I picked up a couple cool books for you. I'm going to show one or two off tonight. Let people see the kinds of stuff they get in their box when they're a channel member at the Dark Knight tier or above. All right. Weapon X is joining us tonight. Producer Weapon X is here to say I'm making sure that you guys end on time. Glad that he's here with us as well. Barbarian Kung Fu is here as well. He's going to hang out with us tonight. He's got a show on Mondays that we're doing. He's also got an Instagram claim sale going right now. You can find him at Barbarian Kung Fu Sells Stuff over on Instagram. So make sure and check that out as well as at Expensive Paper Showcase. You can find some other cool books for sale there. And then we'll be live for a Black Friday special this Friday with some killer deals on some amazing books. So hope you can join us on Friday. Here it is. Vader says, happy birthday, Cross. That's right. My birthday was last week. Thank you so much for reaching out and saying happy birthday. I'm still celebrating it. I'm still enjoying it and riding the wave. I don't feel as old as I am. Enjoy the Dash says, good evening, all. Ready to mow down some turkey. I'll tell you, Paul is ready and raring to go. If you're in the Carl Collects Comics group chat over on Instagram, you get to see a picture of Paul after demolishing his 5th plate of the day at his 5th house of the day. Lots of cool stuff. Yanelli, what's up? You may by default win the student-only giveaway. So it's good to see you. Glad that you're here hanging out with us. I hope you're enjoying your Thanksgiving break. I know all of the teachers certainly are as well. Hey, we're excited and glad that you're here hanging out with us. So we're going to go and jump into stuff in just a moment. Before we do that, I do want to go ahead and kick things off with my retro reader review. I'm going to turn it. Somebody's mic. Not sure. Okay, that's okay. All right, so it is now quiet. All quiet on the Western Front. I'm going to show a couple books I picked up this week. Hey, listen, I finally broke down and I am picking up all things Absolute Batman. Absolute Batman is one of those books that you absolutely should be reading. It's stellar. It's more than just DC's version of the Ultimate Universe. This is a complete and total reimagining. Really well done. So this book was supposed to be, I think, just like a 5 or 6 issue limited series. It's now approaching issue 15 and 16. So it's going strong. Very well done book. So make sure that you are looking into that. G.I. Joe, it wouldn't be a Wednesday without an Energon Universe title. Dreadnought War. This is part 1 of 5. So I picked this up, and then I also picked up issue number 14. They were both on the stand. I was able to snag them. And so this is G.I. Joe number 14, in the middle of the Dreadnought War. We are leading up to the massive meeting between Optimus Prime and Duke from G.I. Joe. They've held off for many, many issues before doing it, but it is coming up. It's going to be a big deal. And there's a special high ratio book that I'm probably going to break down and buy. Last one is I just finally did it. I need to get myself first prints of issues 1 and 2, but this is Skinbreaker, issue number 3. This is Robert Kirkman's new book alongside David Finch. So you know the artwork's going to be stellar, and with Kirkman handling the writing duties, it's going to be a fantastic book to read. So, fun stuff at the comic shop. Let me go ahead and do my retro reader review. Then we're going to keep rolling and get into it in just a moment. So last week, where is it? Okay. All right. Let me show this. Okay. So speaking of Ultimate Universe by Marvel, back in 2002, so 23 years ago, Marvel decided, hey, we're going to retell some of the most famous storylines and reintroduce some of the newest characters as though it was happening in modern day. They started this just like the new Ultimate line. They started it with Ultimate Spider-Man. This is the first arc. This is the trade paperback for the first arc of this groundbreaking series. And let me tell you, Spider-Man had never felt as fresh and as exciting as he did when I picked it up, and he was back to being a 15-year-old high school student, except he was in modern times. Excellent book, well worth reading. So I like it so much, I've got 2 copies of it. All right, I think my son had one and I had the other. But this is an excellent book. It's well worth reading. And, you know, with artwork by, I think it's Mark Bagley, and then scripting by Brian Michael Bendis, it is a stellar storyline. You know, it takes the classic familiar elements and redoes them with a modern spin, a modern touch, new artwork, very early 2000s. And it is just a stellar storyline because it made it feel completely fresh and new. And we're experiencing it all over again. I'm not going to do any spoilers because I remember reading this for the first time when it came out and thinking to myself, what if they decided to make a big change and Uncle Ben didn't die? We'll have to pick it up and find out what happened. Because this was a stunning debut for the line and the title. So Ultimate Spider-Man, Power and Responsibility is the first collected edition. I think it was the first 6 issues. Oh no, the first 7 issues. So well worth picking up. Yeah, it is Barbarian Kung Fu classic. Bagley was great. Loved it. Brock's Boys, Aaron Jordan, good to see you as well. Glad that you're here hanging out with us tonight. I see somebody else has entered the stage. I'm going to bring him on in just a second. But yeah, that is my retro reader review for tonight for Friendsgiving. If you're looking for something, the cool thing I like about Ultimate Spider-Man is that any comic shop you go to, and pretty much all half-price books are going to have a copy of Ultimate Spider-Man where you can pick it up and read it. So it's a fresh take on an old classic storyline that we all know. So that is my retro reader review for tonight. Right. What if Uncle Ben died from poisoned rice instead? That I don't know. That's a brain twister right there, brain teaser. All right, what's up, Liz Barnes? Good to see you. All right, happy Thanksgiving, and Teen Paul. Glad that she's here. All right, let's go ahead and, speaking of, let's go ahead and start bringing out the folks that are here hanging out with me, the panel. Let me bring them out here. Paul Comics. Paul, why don't you come out and say hi to everybody?
All right, appreciate it. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. Merry and happy Thanksgiving. Billy took the day off. He's getting the stuff ready for tomorrow, so he's cooking and all that. But
Billy is the turkey for tomorrow.
yeah, so I want to tell you guys a little story. Today was a good day for everybody again, but there was some roadblocks in the way of Carlos, contacting people, but it didn't stop your boy from getting some good books tonight. And then I left the comic shop.
Let's see him.
It was called and was asking, how was your day today? How was your haul? I said, Carlos, you may try to put roadblocks in me, but I will get these books. So,
what are you talking?
Appreciate everybody being here tonight. Happy early Thanksgiving to everyone. And yeah, your boy got a nice little haul today. Carlos tried to stop me, but I still got it.
He was well, okay. All right, I'm gonna keep it moving. All right, let's take it on over to Weapon X and have him say hello to everybody.
There he is.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, you started.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. I know everybody's getting in the spirit there, but here I am. I'm here.
There he is.
I'm here.
They're gonna eat you.
Figured I'd liven it up here with some comic Thanksgiving here. So, but yeah, looking forward to it. And hopefully, we'll get to see some of Paul's picks and get some good info for tonight, and have everybody have a safe and enjoyable Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Awesome. All right, let's go into. I love that graphic. That's slobbery. All right, let's go take it on over to JT and see what he has to say.
Hello, comic fam. Happy to be here. I am thankful for all of you guys, all the viewers. My biggest hater, Paul. Man, he keeps me going every day. I love it. Thank you, Paul, for always hating. But yeah.
Hey, where you went to, they informed you something, right?
Yeah, so I heard Paul was buying up all the comics and stuff. So
Oh no!
So it was horrible.
I heard he thought it was Black Friday.
Nothing like it was Black Friday. Paul was buying up all those comics.
When you showed up, what did they tell you? It's too late, huh?
Yeah, it's all gone. Everything you want, Paul got.
Oh yeah, Paul went at it. He was calling me afterward, boasting about everything he got. He bought out everything that Atomic Monkey had.
Right,
and,
all of it.
And others as well.
That's not true, JT.
I'm ready to see
all
it.
Right. Let me go ahead and bring it on over to somebody guest star. I think this is his first appearance on the channel. But here he is, folks, the man with the greatest beard on the planet, Barbarian Kung Fu.
What the hell? I thought what?
He said, what?
What, Paul? It's been so long. You forgot what I look like? I'm so happy. I get to hang out in the pink room again. I mean, this is adjacent. Pink room adjacent. Yeah. It's been a while. I hadn't got to in quite a while. But hey, thank you.
Good to see you, good buddy.
Man, yeah, for sure, man. It's good times. We're gonna have good times tonight too. I appreciate you having me. I can't wait. We have it's just gonna be a comic book flood of comic book goodness tonight.
Ooh.
It's gonna be awesome. I gotta tell you, I don't go to New Comic Book Day on Wednesday. Mine's on Monday, so I didn't get anything today from the comic book shop. I got it last Monday.
Yeah, me neither.
You're right.
Well, what can you do?
All right, Barbarian, it's good to have you with us. Jen, let's see. Give me a thumbs up, Jen, if you are ready to roll.
Yeah.
And let's he's okay. All right, so I'm gonna step back. When you come live again, Jen, we will go ahead and bring you on. All right, folks. Hey, let's take a look at everybody here. All right, we got the full panel tonight. For the giveaway show, hey, tonight we are going to be going over. We just did the retro reader review, and we're going to be going ahead and we're going to be doing our Mount Rushmore of comics. So, what is the Mount Rushmore thing? So, the Mount Rushmore thing is basically picking your top 4 of any given thing. So, tonight the instructions that we're given were to choose your 4 favorite comic covers. Now, look, for a comic collector, this is no easy task. Barbarian was telling me he pulled a massive stack of books.
Yeah, I think I misunderstood. I think I was going with your 4 favorite artists and not just 4 comic books.
That's okay. No, that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna take all comers, and we're gonna have him show off some of his books. He had some really cool books that he showed, or that he let me take a peek at. I know everybody else got some different books. I was trying to urge Paul to reach into his magic short box. We'll see what he pulled out and what he pulls out to show off for this. So the deal is, the instruction board is simple as this. Your Mount Rushmore, right? When it comes to comic books, artists is cool, comic covers, and then any stories associated with them. So we're going to get into that in just a second. But I want to tell you, the viewing audience right now, if you are watching and you say, "Hey, I've got some," I dropped this in the group chat for. I dropped this in the group chat earlier today. Hey, if you want to come on, message me, let me know, and I will send you a link to jump on and share your Mount Rushmore tonight here live on the show. So if that's you, just shoot me a message, and I'd love to have you. I'd love to have you on, because I think it'd be fun. It'd be pretty cool. So let me know. I'll be watching Instagram here to see if anything pops up. Otherwise, looking forward to sharing some of these books with you. So I'm going to go and bring it back out into group view and see who in the panel wants to share. Oh, wait, no, actually, first we need to go over to Jen, the future Batman, and let him say hi to everybody. Jen,
what's up, y'all?
Yeah, that was a nice try, Jim, but you didn't stop me.
I don't know what he's talking about. Hey, what's up, guys? We're going to get the show started, so let's get going. All right, let's go.
Nice.
Carlos sent you, but it didn't work.
All right. So here we go, folks. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to be putting it out to the panel. Who wants to share first? And you don't have to share all 4 of them. You can hold back. You can wait. You can let somebody else share 1 or 2. But we'll do round robin style. We'll do round robin style and share some of our Mount Rushmores of comics. So I'm going to see who wants to jump in and break the ice and go first, and see who that might be. What's up, Wolverado? Good to see you, buddy. All right, JT, I think is saying he's ready to go.
That was a good job.
Here's the thing about.
Well, since he's so excited, all right, folks, let's go with Paul Comics.
Yeah.
But I ain't ready yet. I ain't ready.
You ain't never ready. Just show us.
Let JT go first, because JT was ready.
All right. So
let's do one and then go around.
All right.
Barbarian,
do you want to show that? That book you sent me the picture of?
Okay, I'll go first, and I'll just do one artist, and then
just do one.
Okay, that way maybe it'll work better that way. So we'll start with, I guess it would be my George Washington on the huge mountain of presidential faces. My favorite comic book artist. I'm a Spider-Man guy. I like horror. I collect horror stuff, but I very much like Spider-Man. I have a very large collection of Spider-Man. My favorite artist, though, for Spider-Man is John Romita. This is the only John Romita signed book that I own. So this isn't the one. This isn't my favorite cover, but I wanted to show it because it's the only signature I have where he actually signed the book. But this is just a Dynamic Forces variant for I don't even know, $5.49. But it's got his signature on it, and I wanted to get one. So, but my all-time favorite John Romita Jr. cover is right there.
Nice.
M33.
Wow.
This has been cover swiped so many times, but that's the one. That's my favorite. He does a lot of good stuff. Like, I brought out more Ramita's covers for ASM that he did. These are just a handful of really good John Romita covers. I love Shocker. This is a good Shocker. Yeah. But yeah, that's the one. As far as when you say Ramita, and I don't have an ASM one to show you that, but I
wow.
don't think he did the cover for number 2. Well, actually, Ditko did the cover for number 1. But yeah, Ramita, he's my favorite ASM artist. There's a lot of really good ones. He's the one. He's my favorite. So he would be right there at the top of the huge mountain that I've never actually seen in real life. So maybe one day I'll go over there and I'll put his face on.
Awesome, man. That is a beautiful, and those are some beautiful copies too. They're very vibrant colored.
I was buying Amazing Spider-Man before, about the time I started having kids. I'm 50, so 20 some years ago.
Oh man!
I have this filing cabinet back here. That's my Amazing Spider-Man collection. So nice. I have almost all of it. I'm only missing a handful. And they're all really nice for the most part. I got a couple that are beat up, but nobody knows where I live, right? You're gonna come over and take them from me. But yeah, those are the ones. That's my number 1 guy.
Ooh. Nice. Okay. Well, good, man. Well, shout out and welcome and thanks for going first, for jumping in there.
You would think that it would be like Kirby or somebody else, because Kirby did the AF-15 cover, but no, it's Ramita. Ramita is the man. Kirby's great, don't get me wrong. And I might have a Kirby thing sitting right here, but it's Ramita all day for me.
Nice. All right.
What's the knuckle?
Wait. Let's see. Let's jump in and see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and share one real quick. I had to snag it while you were going, Barbarian. But so this one was kind of like tipped already. It was I spoiled it because I made it the graphic for the show tonight. And now the deal with this one is this is not an expensive book. It can be easily had for anywhere from $5 to $8, I think, in super high grade raw. I think I saw one copy of this thing graded a 9.8, and I don't even know if they were charging $100 for it. But the reason why it's a personal Mount Rushmore comic because it's Uncanny X-Men number 277. Okay, and I did share it as the graphic. So the reason for this one being one of my Mount Rushmore comics is that, there's a couple reasons to it. Number one, I have fond memories of this. Was one of the first comic books I had as a kid, and I hadn't read anything before it. I didn't know about comic shops were not really a thing yet. There was a trophy store that was several miles from the house that you could go and buy comics, but they weren't like a comic shop. They sold trophies, and they made trophies. I think the guy just had a bunch of comics, and he was selling them. And I remember I bought some books there, but this one was, I'm not even sure where I got it, but it was one of the first ones I had. This was one of the comic books that made me fall in love with Jim Lee's artwork, because this is Jim Lee cover and interior artwork. But the thing I liked most about this was that it was the 2 X-Men rebels, Wolverine and Gambit, both in X-Men costumes, but they were Gambit had his trench coat over it and his headgear, and then Wolverine, who is not a joiner, who is not a uniform guy, was also wearing it, and the 2 of them fighting each other. This doesn't actually happen in the comic, but I just loved this cover, and I loved sitting there and reading it, and I read it over again because I didn't have the issues before, I didn't have the issues after, so I didn't really have the whole story. But I just have such fond memories of this as a kid that for me, it's one of my 4 Rushmore covers. just because the symmetry of it, the kind of symbolism of the two of them being part of the same team but still fighting, both wearing a uniform when they were not traditional uniform guys, and then the Jim Lee artwork was a big part of it. So this is one of my Mount Rushmore covers. And you'll notice I did go ahead and invest. Shout out to JT for getting the Claremont scrawl in gold across the X-Men logo at the top. He took it.
I did.
Good job, JT. Good job.
Yeah, you did. And then I think this was one of the ones that you took for me. You took some Claremont books. But yeah, this was one of them. But here's the big thing down here on Wolverine's leg. You can see it there. It's silver metallic Sharpie. It's signed by Jim Lee. So what was like a $5 to $8 book is now about $100 book because of the signatures on it. But yeah, this is one of my 4 Mount Rushmore covers. So I'll be showing the rest of them as we go along through the episode. But I want to open it up and let somebody else do it. Do it next. So who wants to go next?
I'll go.
All right, JT. I hear some crackling in the background.
Whatever.
All right, JT.
Boo, boo.
My biggest fan, Paul. Hey, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Hey man, I think you keep track of me, JT.
So listen up. I did mine a little bit different. I did mine more so by decades, I guess. So I started with the 60s. So this book is important.
Oh yes.
Right here.
Hey, I have that one here too.
Wait a minute. What grade is that?
I think Paul's got 3 of those. He was telling me.
Black Panther.
I thought it was because of Human Torch.
The first Marvel black superhero. So I had to put this on my list. For that reason, and the beautiful cover, of course. It is Jack Kirby. So that's my number 1 for my Mount Rushmore.
Heck yeah, man.
Beautiful. I love that. All right, man. So now when did you get? Is this the first copy of it that you've owned, JT?
Yeah, this is the first and only copy I have.
Okay. I didn't know if you had upgraded at some point or something like that. So when did you get this comic book?
I've had this for I want to say since 21.
Since 2021. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't start collecting until 2020. So.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't know you were that new to it.
Yeah, you like me, JT.
Yeah, no. I want to be like you, Paul.
If we could all be a little bit more like Paul, the world would be a very dangerous place.
Right. There would be no books on the shelves if we was all like Paul.
Right. All right. So that is a beautiful book. That's a beautiful cover. All right. So let's bring it back over and let's see who wants to go next. Okay.
Yeah, where you going, Weapon?
No, I was gonna say it was up on my.
Ooh, there you go. That looks like ooh.
But it wasn't in my. This is in the honorable mention section, though. It wasn't in my main ones. So now I can put it at the bottom. I don't have to show.
What happened?
All right. So
Batman got scared.
What's that?
Weapon X.
Sure. On one of my
nice.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah.
You
Turkey. There we go. There we go. Little turkey. What the hell's going on?
Why does the stuffing gotta look like
You
that?
vanished.
Oh, I love that cover.
Yeah.
yeah.
Tongue and
I like the
stuffing.
turkey.
Yeah.
Looks
Oh,
so
wow. Is that a newsstand?
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
X-Men 141, Days of Future Past.
That looks like a reprint.
I got it from Paul's collection. He sold it to me for $15.
Oh, no, it's
He
original.
told me it was legit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's original. Probably double finished.
If it came from Paul, probably.
I don't know, guys. It's going up X-Men 141. We couldn't really see it.
Was that the first appearance of Jubilee?
Yeah, isn't it?
No.
That was her first cover.
And then my other one I had on there, I had ASM 300.
Oh,
Classic cover.
I like that cover.
It is.
There's somebody like laying drywall or something in the background.
Damn it, JD.
It ain't me. My hand's right here.
All right, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so let's go ahead. What's up, Joffrey Castro and David Reese? Thanks for joining us tonight. Nice 1979 6% direct ROM number one you have there, Cody. Yeah, it's a super high grade too. For the he noticed. Yeah, there's some new display books up here. Robin number one, the foil
All available
cover.
on Friday, guys.
No, not available on
No.
Friday. All right. Signed by Tom Grummett. Action Comics Annual number one, signed by Art Adams. Very high grade copy of ROM Space Knight number one, direct edition. And as he pointed out, 6%, only 6% of the print run was this, and this is a very high grade copy. And then X-Men number one, the deluxe gatefold, also signed by Chris Claremont and Jim Lee up there on the top there. All right, so let's keep it going. Thanks, Joffrey. Happy new comic book day all around. We're going to take a look at Paul's picks a little bit towards the end of the episode. Remember, hey folks, we do have a giveaway coming up. I'm going to show that to y'all in just a minute. Before we do that, let's go ahead and take it over to Paul because he's got a book ready to roll. Paul, what is this one of your Mount Rushmore comics?
So like I was saying, guys, I did good today. You know, Carlos called in Jen and A-Wolf to try to block me, trying not to get no books, but it didn't work. Nice try, Jen. Well, anyway, he told me about the lesson tonight. I just went with covers that I like. This Middleton, Batgirl.
Yeah. Middleton's great.
Yeah, so when this came out, I mean, it sold out quick, but beautiful Middleton.
That came out back when you was 50.
Yeah, was it, right? No, it wasn't. What? No, don't listen to JT, guys. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. So, I had to go with this one. Love this cover.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if y'all know, I have a graded one, but I couldn't get to it. So there it's back there. So, boy has
He's your favorite.
Yeah, Batgirl. I always like Batgirl. And then this one's my favorite.
Ooh. Nice.
The Jean.
Is that the
Yo Kane, John Romita.
Yep.
Love this cover.
beautiful? I need that book, Paul.
Oh, okay.
But in the meantime, I'll have to do with this one.
Ooh.
What
Oh,
is
man.
that? Oh, it's got holes in it. Wait a minute. Let me see. See? Mine don't. What? Mine does have.
Hey, why does that say $3.99 on the corner?
Oh,
Oh, it says 12 cents.
Well, sinner.
You know what he's saying, Paul? He's saying that that's a facsimile.
No, this ain't no facsimile right here.
The Paul show, all four of his. Good job, Paul.
Yeah, I mean, y'all tune in after everybody's done. I got that beautiful Paul, guys. Wow. Woo!
Awesome. All right, so let's keep it moving along. Let's see, Jen, you ready to roll?
Yeah, Jen, you going? Future Batman?
Yeah,
All
I'm good, man.
What you got? What we got?
All right, guys. So we didn't do our pickup hauls, but yeah, I ran
You
into
didn't pick
Paul
up any?
today, and
You didn't pick up one.
I didn't even know he was there. My wife is the one who pointed him out. She's like, "Hey, Paul's over there," and I go, "Over where?" She's like, "He's back over there. I told him you're wearing a red and black shirt." And I
I was
said,
wearing
"Okay."
a jacket.
I goes, It was one of those bounty shirts, looking like
Bounty shirt.
And then so I ran into Paul, and I told Paul, I said, "Hey man, I picked up a book that I've really been like looking for."
Yeah, I didn't even get to see it.
He's like, I didn't know you were looking for that book. I told you to buy that book. And I go, no, I've been looking for it for a while, so I finally got to purchase it.
Nice.
The book that he's referring to, or the one that I was referring to, that he didn't get to see because we were in such a rush, was the first appearance of Poison Ivy. So
nice.
Look at that. Yeah, at least.
So, like I said, I told Paul, I think I know why it's a 5.5, and he goes, it's because of the centerpieces. So, because the minute he goes, he's like, wait, is the centerpiece there? Is the pin up there? I said, I think it might be missing.
That's not what you told me. You said there's no pin
at
up.
First, I thought it was
supposed to
beat up or something. But I came home and I looked at it and I said, oh, the back.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I was ready to buy that book. And then he said some guy put it on layaway for 90 days.
Yeah. So I've been purchasing a lot of stuff. He's not wrong about the layaway stuff. So it's not that this book was put on layaway. This book was just put away.
Congrats, man. Congrats. It's very cool, man.
I bought the Fantastic Four 3. So anyways, this is not part of the Holy Grail. I just wanted to show off the haul that I got today.
Nice.
My actual haul, or I'm going to say not haul, but my actual
real quick,
George
Jim.
Washington, or you say George Washington of comics. It's a cover that I've always loved. I remember when I had this in my hand, I was like, man, I want to get Stan Lee to sign this. We got Roy Thomas to sign this. It would be my Iron Man and Submariner #1. So I was a little mad when this came back, only for one reason, because I have all my paperwork right here. So, and this should be a yellow label. And I already talked to CGC about it. This is about maybe about 3 years ago. And I had told them, I said, there's one thing about this is that, Desert Storm, or whatever they're called, Desert Wind, they're called something comics. They were supposed to have it submitted, take it there, get it signed, submitted, and everything. Yeah. It was supposed to come back with a Stan Lee logo. It's supposed to have Stan Lee up here. And so thank God for North Carolina Comic-Con, because they're on site. So my goal is to eventually take this and turn it into a yellow label. They said as long as I have my paperwork, they should be able to do it on site. So
it just says that you signed it inside or something?
Yeah, because this book is signed by Stan Lee. Stan Lee signed it right there, and Roy Thomas signed it right up here. I'm sure that if I pop this open and try to get somebody to press it, then I'll have to GSA it, but I don't want to do that. But this would be one of my favorite covers of all time. This would be like my George Washington, or wherever you want to place him. Place this book on there. To me, it doesn't matter where you place it. Just the fact that I have this book in my hand and it's signed by Stan Lee. It's never gonna leave my PC. I mean, I'm sure I'll leave it one day when I die or whatever, and I give it to my son.
Yeah, I'll go get it for you, buddy.
Yeah,
thank you.
But I don't know. We'll see. But that would be my definitely part of my my Mount Rushmore. That was one thing that we talked about, was that if we were going to do a Mount Rushmore, it's all started because Rob Liefeld told everybody about his Mount Rushmore, and I think I was criticized his Mount Rushmore because I was like, there's only one. He had giant X-Men #1 on there, and I was like, okay, maybe that's the only one that I really thought that should be on there. And then, Carlos made a point. He said, well, that's his Mount Rushmore, right?
Right.
And then so we made this beautiful episode for you guys, because everyone's Mount Rushmore is going to be different. Right. Even though I think Rob Liefeld's Rushmore.
Yeah, but always follow mine, guys.
But anyways, I mean, he's older than all of us. His Mount Rushmore should be consisting of Jack Kirby. It should be John Romita. It should be things that he grew up with. He should have Basil Gogos on there. He should have people that he grew up with. That were alive, that were like in their 40s while he was like a teenager. So it just makes me think, like, that's your Mount Rushmore? Like, really? Oh, because those comics all led into Deadpool. That's why you chose those comics. It totally light bulb came on. I was like, that's why he chose those comics. Those comics all lead into X Factor, X Force. That's why he chose those. He tactfully put those together because he's so self-absorbed. Anyways, that's my first book. It is a burn. Anyways, we're going to move forward, and we're going to go off to whoever wants to show off their next Mount Rushmore. But I knew you wouldn't let me go off from there.
Hey, real quick, Jen. So what I understand is there was commotion at the shop that apparently your wife was telling you that there's a homeless guy in the store, and if you could,
you're talking about Paul.
Oh, it was Paul, and you're like, oh, that's Paul. It's Paul. It's not a homeless guy. So that's
man.
I just want to say Jen tried to hover over me and was trying to get me out of my game, but it didn't work.
No, so Paul had this huge stack.
Dang.
He did. He had a huge stack, and they were all great comics. I don't know how he found them. I don't know who he bribed. But he had like the first appearance of like what was it? He had like the first appearance of the symbiote. No, not the symbiotes. He had. I'm trying to think of all the comics that he had because I kept saying it out loud, like, "Oh my God, that's the first appearance of that." I go, "Oh my God, Paul, that's the first." Oh yeah, the first Kyle Rayner. Yeah, it was like a $6. He had it like placed at $6, and it was like half off. So I was like, "Oh my God, Paul, that's like the first appearance of Kyle Rayner as a Green Lantern." And he's like, "She's like, you're gonna get us all in trouble, Jed." I'm like, "Whoa, easy, macho." And he goes, he starts tripping out, but there was this one book that he had. He had a Fantastic Four book, and it had Namor on it. And you guys already know Superman, Namor. So I looked at it and I go, "You don't need that book, Paul." He goes, "It even says missing this, missing that. You're a purist. You don't need that book." And he's like, "I don't know, man. This book is half off." And he like gives me this stare, and I go, "Well, anyways, if you decide to change your mind, just let me know." Not like walk away, puppy eyes. And he just looks at me, and he has this huge stack. But there were so many people there, and we just had a good time. I didn't actually expect to run into him, which is why it was so funny that I ran into him with this huge stack. Everybody always jokes about it, like, "Oh yeah, Paul does this and and he does that," and then he'll also joke like everybody was sleeping, and I go, "Shit, everybody was sleeping." Like he had like 3-4 books in there that were like $high books. I was like, "God damn it, Paul!" Like,
I think he picked some up for me, right, Paul?
Yeah. I just want to say Carlos tried his best to derail me, guys, but it didn't work.
Where did I even come up in this story?
Right, man, I know.
I had nothing to do with it.
The only reason Jim would be there to try to get me is because you had something to do with it.
Nothing. I was taking the dog to the vet for her annual shots. I was going by and picking
listen to this
stuff
story,
up
guys.
PetSmart, the office supplies. I was doing all this family stuff, running around, and you dragged me into your story of swindling a comic shop owner. All right. So that's
and then JT's like, "Hey, where were you at today?" I'm like, "I had late, JT."
All right, folks. Hey, make sure and enter to win #Rushmore for your chance to win. I'm gonna pull some prizes out of the giveaway box in just a second here. Before we do that, though, I want to make sure and remind you we've got coming up this Friday night the Expensive Paper Showcase. That is our regular Friday night show
Black Friday.
through the end of this year. Make sure that you're here for it. We're going to have some amazing deals, some Black Friday deals. All of Paul's wares that he has picked up and swindled hardworking brick-and-mortar comic shop owners of, he's now going to sell them at just a meager 87% markup from fair market value. So you make sure that you're here for this to watch this occur, to watch it happen. And hey, if you haven't considered yet becoming a channel member, we just dropped a brand new tier like a week or so ago. There is a brand new one called The Man Without Fear, and it is $1.99. It gets you in to watch the members only broadcast, and yeah, it just gives you the opportunity to come in and watch the members only broadcast, which is first and third Tuesday nights. We go over the top 10 list. That's the time when I look at the hot sheets, like the hot list of what books are moving and shaking in the comic industry, and then give just feedback and ideas and thoughts and tips and tricks about how to get the book. If one of those books is a book that you're looking for, how to navigate through price surging and books becoming red hot and then cooling off, and when's a good time to buy. It's a lot of good stuff, good information. Everybody that watches has a great time doing it. We also do an exclusive giveaway for those channel members that are watching. But the giveaway is only open to Man of Steel tier members and above, which is Man of Steel is $4.99 a month, and you do get chances to win, early access to videos. And then Dark Knight tier is actually our most popular tier. This one is about it's $14.99 a month, and it gives you a quarterly care package featuring some different books that are based on your likes, what you like, not just random books that I pulled that I can't get rid of, but it is books that you are looking for and that you like. And it's shipped to you once a quarter, lower 48 states only. And then we are rolling out, last one we're going to roll out is a brand new one that is about, that is going to be monthly and gives you the opportunity to get new books and stuff like that. I'm still working on the details for that to make sure that it's as smooth as possible, because sometimes it's a little bit bumpy. The road's a little bit bumpy sometimes. But that's okay. Hey, thanks for tuning in tonight. This is the giveaway show here on the Cross Collects Comics channel, and I'm glad that you're here hanging out with us. We're going to do the giveaway in just a little bit, just a few minutes, but go ahead and make sure you've entered it to win. Hashtag Rushmore for your chance to win tonight's giveaway. There will be an upgrade giveaway for channel members only. You can join tonight for as low as $1.99 a month and become a channel member. But looking forward to you being part of the channel and keep moving. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I see more people are dropping their information there. All right, let's go ahead and go back into the full panel view, and let's see who wants to go next for their next spot on their Rushmore wall of comics. And I may just go ahead and jump in and do that if these guys would like to, because I actually have a couple to go. Let's see, JT or Barbarian. Do you guys want to go?
If you want to go, that's fine. I got everything set here. I can go whenever.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well, tell you what, I'm going to come over to you because you are the guest in our house, and I'm going to let you go ahead and show off what you got.
All right. Well, you were talking about your new pickups for the week and stuff, but I hardly buy anything new anymore.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I have been hunting this comic book literally for years. Since I found out it existed probably 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. I'm like I said, I'm a big horror fan. One of my very favorite things is zombie movies, and this is the first appearance of Shaun of the Dead in comics.
Nice.
AD. And my comic shop I go to just randomly had filled up their $2. They have $2 magazines, so I bought a stack of them. But he was like, "There's stuff in there. They're new. You can check them out." And I was like, "If you have the one and only 2000 AD I want, I'm gonna scream." And I found it, and I literally was like, he's like, "Was it in there?" I was like, "You son of a, you have it!" Yeah, I was very happy to find this, and it's in excellent shape. Magazines get all beat up. It's in.
Oh yeah.
So I was pretty. That
that's an awesome pickup, man. I love that movie.
Yeah, I don't buy a lot of new stuff, new comics. They're like, I won't get into that, but I buy a lot of back issues, and I'm a big indie reader, and stuff like that is just awesome to me. But my next person, I can do two of them real fast because one only has 3 books, so I can show you. But my next spot on there, as a horror collector, and I'm like Marvel used to be all I collected. Plug is another one of my favorite artists. So Plug is best known for his monsters, like Werewolf by Night. He did the Werewolf by Night. So this isn't the one though. This is just Werewolf. This is Spotlight 3. That's the first appearance of Darkhold. But my favorite Plug cover, I actually have that here just because it's what I had. First appearance of Ghost Rider.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, so that would be, that would actually fit. It wasn't just one of my favorite artists, but my favorite cover by that artist.
Right.
So I did it. He did a lot of great Man-Thing stuff too, but I couldn't get to the Man-Thing because all this stuff's in the way. So I don't have a lot of my favorite cover by my favorite artist sitting here because I just couldn't get to it. I have a small area, lots of stuff in the way. My second one though, I don't have my favorite cover by him, but I have my second favorite cover by him sitting here. But my second, what would be my third choice, second for right now, is Mike Zeck. Mike Zeck is a great, 80s, 90s artist. I'm sure he did stuff up in the 2000s. He started at Charlton. His first comic that came out was a Charlton horror book, which I looked forever for that. If I couldn't find it, it's in one of these boxes somewhere. But everybody knows the Secret Wars. He did Secret Wars. I have a lot of Zeck signatures because I used to hound him at comic shops or comic shows. I'd always get Mike Zeck signed stuff. He did my whole Punisher run. I got all of them signed by Mike Zeck.
Wow.
I had to get the whole set signed by him. These are all, they're not from my childhood, but these are ones I've had them for 30 years probably, for a long time. This is a cool Mike Zeck. You probably have never seen this. This is a sticker album. And they literally stole the image from the Punisher #1. Like, you can compare them. It's the same exact Punisher. But yeah, it's kind of a cool Mike Zeck-esque thing. But I grew up, as a kid, I grew up with G.I. Joe comics. That's how I got into reading and collecting comic books, was G.I. Joe. So the Mike Zeck stuff on G.I. Joe is some of my favorite Mike Zeck stuff. So this is good, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite is the one with Scarlet, Snake Eyes, Minefield.
Oh yeah, more fun comics.
Yeah, this is a so much fun variant.
Yeah.
I also collect a lot of different things, but weird variants and giveaway books and stuff like that. So I have nearly the complete set of so much fun variants. But I had him sign this at Atlanta Comic Con in 2015, maybe. Yep. Cool. It's good stuff. Just good, clean, fun comic books right there. Mike Zeck. Mike Zeck's awesome. He's a great dude too. He's nice stuff.
And now he's gone.
Is he?
He's in the Philippines. He said he's never coming back.
Oh.
I know. When you said that,
made my heart skip a beat. I was like, what?
I did too, man. I was like, what?
He's no longer in America. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Man,
where did that weird? Soon is all I'm hearing. You say he's gone.
Yeah.
I got a young heart. Don't hurt me.
All right, guys. Hey, so real quick, let me go ahead and drop in here and share these. I'm gonna do that. That was great. That was awesome, man. Yeah. Mike Zeck was one that I think he got away from me. I don't think I'm ever gonna, because I got into comics, I think, too late, and then got the appreciation of his work and the connection to G.I. Joe, because I only finished my G.I. Joe run a year ago and just started getting signatures on it. So I have few and far between Larry Hama and Wildman signatures, but I don't have any Zeck signatures on my run. And
there's a few people from the early stuff that aren't around anymore. Like, I have a G.I. Joe 1 that is a book from my childhood. It's the first comic book I ever purchased myself.
Yeah.
and I was planning to get it signed by all the creators. So I got Larry Hama on, I got Shooter on it, and when I found out like one of the dudes that worked on it had passed away, I was like, well, crap. Like that totally, I can't do it now. Like not only that the guy passed away, but now it like ruined my plans. So I hadn't gotten anybody to sign it.
Because it was Herb Trimpe, I think, that was the first one to pass out of the guys that worked on G.I. Joe 1. And it's I don't know, it's hard to do it with as these books age, because G.I. Joe is already now it's a 40-year-old comic, and so it's and these guys were working on it in their prime. So real quick, let me do this real quick, just so y'all know, giveaway. Okay, so speaking of awesome, amazing covers, I've got this. It's at least a 9.0 copy of Batgirl #1 by Adam Hughes. This is going to be our main giveaway for the night. Now, some may say, "Hey, we want for the members, for the channel members, you have the option to do an upgrade giveaway, and that is Black Goliath #1. It's a low grade copy, but it's the first appearance of Black Goliath, who's another cool historic character for Marvel. Very, very low grade copy, but it's a giveaway. So one of these books you can take home with you, and then if there's enough students here, I will go ahead and do a students only giveaway. But this is the main giveaway, Batgirl #1. We'll get to that in just a second. But yeah, let's see who else in the Brian Harmon. Yeah, I got worried too that he had passed, and I had not heard of it.
In the Philippines.
I know, you're messing with me.
Right, yeah. Paul, you and Billy have big plans tomorrow, or y'all crashing at Carlos's house? I've heard that we are stop number 3 on his tour of the city, going to people's houses to eat off of their Thanksgiving banquet, off of their Thanksgiving deals. He cruises around and picks up comic books, and also crashes. All right, so Lost on Wallace, thanks for being here. Make sure and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, so we're going to keep it moving and do this. Make sure to also hit that like button if you haven't already. Remember, we're doing the Rushmore, everybody's personal Rushmore of comic covers. Now, it can be for whatever criteria or reason. It's your personal one. This was inspired by a stream where we watched Rob Liefeld talk about his Mount Rushmore, and then Jen was complaining about his choices, and I said, well, you know what? Let's do our own, and let's each of us share what ours are. And hey, you know what? El Green Machine, you're invited here if you're ever in town. Thanksgiving, for sure. C Grip de Monster, good to see you. Awesome, thanks for liking and subscribing. It's much appreciated. Remember, you can also become a channel member if you'd like to and be eligible for the upgrade giveaway. I have a ton of books that are getting shipped out this week, and so tonight's giveaways will go straight into those packages. And because my wife has threatened me that if the dining room table's not cleared off for company tomorrow, there will be trouble. All right. Yes, absolutely. Barbarian, I just saw your message. Absolutely, man. We'll get you. Barbarian's going to do a giveaway as well, and we will. We're going to get to that in a second. Actually, Barbarian, do you want? Well, no, we'll show it. We'll do drop the hashtag you'd like me to use, or I can just do Barbarian Kung Fu for the hashtag, and then I'll do a second giveaway of the night for you in a little bit, celebrating his first appearance here on the show. Let's see who wants to go next now for their next Mount Rushmore. You guys keeping track of which one?
I'll go.
All right. JT wants to throw it down. Oh wait, Barbarian. Before you do that, Barbarian, we gotta honor you and what you shared. This is the Paul Comics approved fire button. That's what Paul likes. That's the only reason.
That's not for you, JT.
All right.
It is for me.
All right. Okay, JT, go ahead.
All right. So we started with the 60s. Now I went to the 70s. So,
ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that book was coming.
Page.
Yeah, I like it.
This is
I like
a Ramita cover too. So
That book eludes me. I've never been able to find one for the one that I could get my hands on and keep.
Yeah. that is nice.
Yeah, I love this cover. Even if we didn't have this list, this would still be on my I'd say top 10 covers of all time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
definitely. It's a dope book.
Beautiful.
And,
so tell us your history with this one. When did you get it? So on and so forth.
When did you get it? Like yesterday?
Exactly the same time I got the Black Panther. Somebody was trying to get rid of this stuff. So I got it real cheap. I can't tell you how cheap I got them. I got them way under fair market price. And like during 2020, comics was crazy.
Wow.
The year after.
That's a paper near you on Friday.
I just had to get rid of some books to get some money. So I ended up having them. They was like, I know you'll keep them, have a nice home for them. And you appreciate these books. So they gave me a great deal.
Be on the expensive paper on Friday.
That is awesome.
See, if Paul would have sold me this would have been $1,000 book.
All day long. All day.
I didn't even go for $1,000.
$1,000 for this book.
45 shipping too.
Yep.
Right.
And then he would charge shipping. That's it.
Give you time to pay, JT.
Shipping too, like we got the country.
He'd have to insure.
Paul would have put you on a payment plan for the next 57 years.
I'm gonna give you a payment plan.
$1 a month.
Right.
Well, you know what? I could have sold it to somebody else, JD.
You probably already did. Let me do one more, Carlos.
All right, yeah.
You out.
Oh, there you go.
But in the 80s, right? This is my favorite, one of my favorite artists of all time.
Art Adams?
Art Adams, yes. Like his work is just
nice
so
giveaway,
amazing.
JT.
And I know I'll never have a actual giant size X-Men, so this is the next best thing.
I mean, if you put it that way.
And Carlos put me onto these because he was like, "These are the real stories with backup stories that never been told before."
Thank you for validating what I've been saying. Because sometimes
I feel like a used car salesman there, JD.
Right.
No, sometimes I feel crazy talking about it because I feel like nobody's listening. But man, okay, classic X-Men, incredibly undervalued run. Because not just the iconic new covers by major artists like Art Adams, Mike Mignola, Adam Hughes, among many others, right? But in addition, there's brand new content written by Chris Claremont. They didn't just get some scrub to do a cheapy backup story. He actually went back into the original stories, and he wrote. This is in the top 10 video I'm doing right now. Yeah, so coming up soon, we've got a couple top 10 videos. I'll tell you about that at the end. But man, I cannot high five you enough. High five, JT.
Virtual hug, JT.
I know, JT.
Virtual hug.
Yes.
Man, look at
I love
JT.
that cover for number 1 too.
Wait, did you got a square missing? Did you take those from the 4 from the walls, like straight from the wall?
Oh yeah, you see those holes?
Yeah, I got you. I'd probably take mine down if I could reach them.
So tell us real quick, what's the history of you and the Luke Cage number 1?
What you mean? My history? I don't have any history with the Luke Cage. I like this cover.
Okay. Yeah. So do you is Luke Cage in any way, shape, or form an inspiration for you when you're, because for those who, I mean, everybody can tell, but for those who don't know, JT is about 7 feet tall and he is built like a brick house.
Dang.
He
He's tall. He's more like
indestructible skin.
And then there's Paul.
Inspire me.
There's JT, and then there's Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same size almost, me and Paul.
Yeah, there you go, JT.
When I first met Paul, I said, I want to be big like him.
No, I mean JT is like a real life superhero, right? When you see him, like when he pops his biceps, JT, I just want you to know, every time you pop your biceps on the show, female viewers message and ask about you. I'm not gonna call them out. I'm not gonna call them out. But I'm just saying that we get messages from female viewers.
Filter on JT.
Look,
JT, you got a filter?
Filter.
Is that going to be the way that you like rate
Thanks,
different
Bill Green.
comics from now on? Is how many peck pops it gets? That's a 5 pop.
Hey, I will say this: JT can motivate people. He almost got that old man killed. He was lifting some weights, right, JT?
What?
Yeah, JT's like, "Come on, get it." I'm like, JT, you gonna kill him?
Oh man! All right. So JT, thank you for sharing those. Man, those again, 2 awesome books. Man, those are definitely some strong Mount Rushmore books. Okay, so you got those down. All right, here? I'm gonna jump in real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and do these. I'm gonna do a couple of them just real quick because I chose from one title, but I chose 2 different ones because it's the same title, so I'm calling them kind of the same.
Hold on, we weren't supposed to be doing that.
This is Detective Comics. All right,
Oh,
number
Deadshot.
518. Okay, bonus points. Who knows what this is?
Deadshot.
It's a comic book.
Yeah.
That's right. It is a comic book, and it's starring Batman versus Deadshot. All right, so this is, I think this is
Deadshot.
Yeah, so this was another nostalgia pickup because it's another one of the ones that I used to go to the when we would go visit the Valley for a few weeks every summer as a kid growing up. The San Juan Public Library, very small library, had just they would have comic books there, and this was one of the ones that I got from there. I remembered it, and then when I got back to town to Houston. I was able to get a copy of it, so I've always had this has always had a special place in my heart for this one. But the biggest one that I, because I already showed like this and like this, this is a great book, right? It's a cool book, but one that I remember growing up, all right, was this beautiful Norm Brayfogle cover. No, but it's just like Uncanny X-Men 277. There's nothing really special about the book itself, okay? But as a 12-year-old reading, like picking this comic book up, seeing Batman up against a 6-armed demon thing.
He's getting drawn and quartered and chopped in half by one dude.
Yeah, I mean, this was such a I just remember picking it up as a kid off of the newsstand thing and just thinking, how is Batman going to get away from this? And it just stuck with me. 36 years later, Barbarian, because I'm right there with you age-wise, 36 years later, it's still a gripping cover. It still grabs me. I love this cover. I wish that I'd had a chance to meet Norm Brayfogle and have him sign the set for me. But this is just such a, I love this one. And the cool thing is the middle part of a 3-part storyline. So here is the first part right here. And then this is the third part, which also another one of my favorite characters that's very underutilized. Etrigan, the demon, teams up with Batman for part 3 to combat this this demon called, he's a Tulpa. And so, but yeah, this cover, just love it. Somebody's been asking, like, see, Lost on Wallace is asking about the 518. So this is let's see, is that Don Newton or Gene Colan doing the interior art in that detective? I'm gonna have to check it out. I know for the cover it's Jim Aparo. Barbarian, am I saying that right?
Jim Aparo?
Aparo. There you go.
Yeah, Aparo.
The cover is Jim Aparo, but I'm not sure if it's 518. And then Lost Wallace says, I seem to remember that being drawn by Don Newton, one of my comic book influences. Very cool. All right, I'm not sure. I'll have to check.
You got Don Newton and Jim Aparo did the art, and you also had Trevor Von Eden did something in it. The cover's by Aparo, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're right. Don Newton. But yeah, I
did a full synopsis on that book on Key Collector. Like you can read the whole book through Key Collector.
Yeah, well, this one isn't this the first modern appearance of Deadshot? Is that what this one is, or is that not it? I don't know. I get confused.
No, I think that's the first appearance of Velvet.
What?
Velvet.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay,
It
that's
doesn't
a
have
gist.
it as anything key at all on Key Collector.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so, but I don't know. For me, it was just a. Oh my God, this was another one that brings some
Yeah.
so many memories.
Yeah.
Reading,
That's
just
cool cover.
well, because he had I think, who is it? Christopher Chance was doubling Bruce Wayne in this one. The Human Target was doubling. I think it was I think this is the storyline where the Human Target is doubling Bruce Wayne, but Batman is also. It's either that or it was Alfred was playing one of them. I don't remember what storyline that one was, but I know I bought that one off the spinner rack back in the early '80s. Yeah, I mean it still sticks with me. Some of these covers, but this one, this Norm Brayfogle one, and I've looked, and these are. I don't think there's any autographed copies of this book out there in the universe. I've not come across any signed by Brayfogle.
I would parrot what Al Green said about the way they drew the muscle tone and everything on that cover. It literally looks like they're stretching him. It looks like.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like, that's so dynamic. I love Stealth Freeze.
Yeah, it's.
Not Stealth Freeze.
Yeah, it's Brayfogle. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just love it, and the way the thing is, because I mean, of course, this scene doesn't happen in the comic book, but again, 13-year-old me was just freaking out. Because I very early on started reading books and asking, what would I do if I was in that situation?
Go back to your 518 again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Yeah, it's two stories, man. That's what I was trying to tell you. The first one is the Millionaire Contract, which is why you have that cover, and the second story is he would secret fears the sound, which has more to do with Batgirl, and the antagonist of that story is the first appearance of Velvet Tiger. So I know what I was talking about because it says this is her right here in the actual comic book.
Oh, whoops! Whoa, hang on. Let me try to bring you up.
That's her right there.
Oh, yeah.
So she's in the comic. I mean, I was like, no, there's a first appearance. It's just not a huge key. But it's definitely a first appearance. It's just that it won't turn into a huge key until they actually introduce her as like a task force X member or something like that.
Yeah.
Once they introduce her, and that comic book could turn into like a comic book overnight, just because Tiger got introduced or Velvet Tiger got introduced. Yeah.
I mean, for me, these though are kind of that era where I just love all these different, because they're two different eras, obviously, but I just love all those books, like in their different styles, because Brayfogle had a very different style than these that were in the, I think it was the early 80s or late 70s to early 80s, these Detective Comics. But they're all great books to pick up. Let's see, I see some people having some, let's see. I have all the Batman and Detective books from that era. It's my favorite era of Batman stuff, bar none. Purple Cow is cool too. That's 602. First one's like an 18-page. Covers were like old movie serials, not in the movie, but it brought you in. That's true. And you won't find those orange Kool-Aid colored covers these days. That's right. Making me thirsty for some Tang. There you go. All right. So, who else wants to share? I have, I think, two more. I think I have two more to do. And then we'll do our giveaway after this next one. Who wants to go do one more before we do our giveaway of the night? And then if any of the students are watching, make sure and drop your first name in here. I saw, who was it? It's Yanelli, that's right. Yanelli dropped in earlier. I don't know if there's any other students that are watching right now. If you are, hey, cool. Go ahead and drop something in the chat. Otherwise, we'll do the main giveaway after this next one. Who wants to go next?
I guess I'll go next. That's
Awesome.
fine.
Yeah.
So
Don't let me down.
down, Paul. So I saw what JT was doing with the 1960s. So I mean, I can go as far. I mean, I think the first book I showed off was in the 1960s. I think the only other, I think the closest thing to a 1930s book that I would have. I mean, there is one 1930. There's like 2 or 3 1930s books. We just did this move, so I'm trying to find all my stuff. Well, this is a reprint, okay, guys, because this is the closest thing that I'll get to Superman, especially at Action Comics #1.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
But I have the Safeguard giveaway, so I ended up getting this
Nice.
one. But
Wait, hold on. Was it 98?
So it's a 9.8, yeah. So the thing is that when I had, if I knew people that were witnessing at the time, I would have probably given it to someone that did CGC. But this is signed by Henry Cavill, so he put his signature right there.
Nice.
It says right here, first appearance of Superman, but it says reprint of the first appearance of Superman. Now the CGC label at the top actually says the first appearance of Superman, which is why this edition keeps increasing like every year. Like this is like almost $1,000 if it's got like his signature on it, or more depending on the grade. So there's another one called the Soapbox edition, and then there's also an Oreo Cookies edition, which I have like the Detective Comics 27, the first appearance of Batman, which again, it does the same thing with CGC. They do the same exact thing with their labeling. CBCS is pretty good about it too. Like I said, when I had this submitted, it was because I trusted the person, and I was like, hey, if you could please take this and get it done for me, and he did. And it came back a 9.8, and I was like really happy about it. Now they got JSA. I may just transfer that over. But like I said, if I do any of this, it'll be at North Carolina. This will be one other book that I'll be taking to North Carolina just to see, hey guys, if I pop this open, you guys are going to turn this into a JSA 9.8? Because if you're not, I'm not popping this open. There's no reason for you to do that.
You can look into CGC offers crossover grading, where you take a book from another company and they'll cross over. It doesn't always get the same grade. They still grade it. But
yeah, I mean, if
it's a signed book that has a yellow label from CBCS, they'll put a yellow label on it through CGC because it's authenticated already.
Yeah,
so they know that it's real. So
yeah,
you can consider doing that. You might not get the same grade, but
so
probably you would.
So yeah, I mean, that's great. That's a great point. Yeah, so I'm
What I told you.
that might be something that I might be looking into. But yeah, that's the reason I would go to North Carolina and do that. But yes, the first appearance of Superman.
Awesome.
This is actually, guys, this one right here is actually it's one of the very first modern age prints for Superman. Because they gave them away like in those little soap boxes and safeguards, whatever they want to call them, Oreo cookie things. And this is also like the true second appearance, because you also have the Treasury, but that one's not really considered like a thing that came around like after this. Like
So what year was that book printed in?
Huh?
What year was that book printed in?
This one was printed in 1976.
Okay. I'm writing this down because I've never seen that. I collect giveaway books like that. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, no, this is one of the So here's there's another thing about this. So as you see, this one says free.
Yeah.
There's one. I have one that I have like 3 of these. Okay, so this is just the one that I got signed. The other one I'm not taking out. I'm not touching that. The other one says 10 cents on it. The one that says 10 cents on it, guys, again, this is just all knowledge, stuff you can use going forward, okay? So if it says 10 cents on it, it doubles, if not quadruples, the value of that book because it's a 10 center.
Yeah, it's more rare.
That one right there is worth probably, if I had Henry Cavill sign that one and it came back like a 9.8,
yeah,
then you would be holding like a $5,000 book.
Wow.
I'm sure with Henry Cavill not doing signatures, it just keeps increasing and increasing. But right now, if I was to value this, I would probably give it about 2,000. Like I wouldn't let go of this for no less than 2,000.
Is that golden age size, or is it like?
No, this is just a modern age. That's why I said this is the first print in a modern age Superman comic book.
Gotcha.
Or action comics.
Right on. That's awesome.
There is another one that came out right after this. It's harder to find, so the rarity is higher. So, but the price is distinguished based on the grade, of course. So, if you find a 9.8 on it, you'll be paying, maybe a couple, maybe $300 for that book at a near mint. So I have that one too. So that's why I'm saying that, like, I have the 1976 one, and there's another one that came out after this, and it came out in the 80s. It was the 80s book. And then, of course, you have a 90s one, and the 90s one was the one that had a gold seal down here. Mm-hmm. You had a gold seal. It said like 50th anniversary edition or whatever.
I know the post office did one at one point too.
What was that?
I have the post office. The U.S. Post Office did variants of like that and Amazing Spider-Man, and I think AF-15, maybe the first Batman one too, for the Detective Comics.
But what I want you guys to do is I want you to look at the paper. It's like newspaper.
That's
it's
awesome.
like when they reprinted this, it was to make it look like the original comic. And to be honest, guys, I didn't expect to get a 9.8 bag. I had this pressed by strictly by Edwin McMichael. He's the one that is running Pop Culture Con. He suppressed a lot. He still does, but he pressed this book for me, and he looked at me. He's like, Jen, I did the best that I could with this, and I used eraser and everything, and I'm telling you, I think this might be a 9.8 candidate, but I don't want to get your hopes up high. I'm like, okay, and he's like,
sound just like him.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to get your hopes up high, and I go, but it's masterful, I think this could come back a 9.8, but if it doesn't, it comes back a 9.6. That's still something to be proud of. Okay.
Heck yeah.
That's how he said it. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay. And so I gave this book off to a buddy. His name is Hamilton. He works over at CBCS. And he ended up going to Ace Comics. And they had Gal Gadot there. And they had Henry Cavill. They had basically the entire Justice League except for Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck came to Dallas, so I guess he didn't make it there. So I sent this off. I was like, hey, let's take a shot at it. And then Hamilton told me maybe a couple of months later, hey man, I got the grade on your book. You want it to be a surprise, or you want me to just tell you? I go, if you tell me, will I be happy? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. I'm like, but if I'm surprised, he's like, well, let's put it this way. How do you feel about 9.8s? I was like, okay, all right. I'm like, so you're telling me it's a 9.8? He's like, so he sends me a picture.
You didn't tell him a 9.9 or 10, man. I would have been mad.
So the thing is, I was very happy about that. So this, like I said, guys, this is the closest that I'll get to an Action Comics, unless I hit the lottery. But usually on the label, I think this is the only thing that I was disappointed about, because I saw other CBCS and CGC label reprint of the first appearance of Superman, because it says it right here.
Yeah.
It's the only comic book. It's the only Action Comics comic book that says reprint of the first appearance of Superman. Now, the other ones that are reprints, they don't say that on there.
I guess they figure because it's already wrote on there, you don't need to see it again.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just because the ones that come after this, it's their reprint of that reprint. Because remember, this is the first modern age reprint.
Yeah.
So, like I said, if you're going to go online, if you're going to go on eBay right now, look it up. You have people now selling these for about $400 or $500 for a 9/8. If it's a 10 center, you'll probably end up spending $700, $800, $900 for a 9/8 blue label. And then if it's signed by Henry Cavill, which is the stuff that I'm always looking at, because I'm like, oh, am I going to upgrade, right? You're looking at anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000, depending on that little area. If it's 10 cents, it's way more. If it's free, if it says free on there, it's less. But like I said, more people are getting known of it. I don't really care if people know about it. I know some people like to gatekeep. I used to be that way. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to tell everybody about it. Telling everybody. I go, I'm a Prometheus. I'm a, here's some fire. Fire for you. Fire for you. Everybody's going to, because I think the community is very small. And I think people that, to keep comic books going, right? Like you have your students watching this. You don't have any. Like you don't have big comics. But one day, let's just say you end up getting this one. You go online and you're like, hey, Mom, Dad, I know what I want for Christmas. And they're like, man, son, this is like a $200 comic book. Yeah, but let's just say that your dad gets you this, right? And then you hold on to it. You preserve it and you hold on to it. And then like 15, 20 years from now, you go back online and you're like, holy crap, they don't print paper anymore. They don't print any. That comic book just jumped up, I don't know how many thousands of dollars. And you're looking at something, you're like, oh man, this guy named Jen off of Carlos Collects told me that I should go do that. So I don't know. It's just something to think about. That was my contender, right? So I mean, that's definitely on my Rushmore. The other my contenders, the ones that I had, like, man, should this be the second spot or should this be the third spot? I wasn't sure. So my other one was this X-Men 101, which is the first appearance of Jean Grey. That was competing against this. Okay, so I was like, hey, should I put this one or should I put this one? So like I said, I'm going based off of era. So if I'm doing Golden Age, that's my Golden Age.
Yeah, but you like Phoenix more than Superman.
So then I have Silver Age. That would be my Silver Age, which is why I showed that one off. So I wasn't going to put two Silver Ages next to each other. So I got my Golden Age, my Silver Age. We're going to go towards Copper, Bronze, and Modern, okay? I mean, it's a Rushmore, but I think with Modern, it deserves a spot somewhere up there. I think.
Yeah, that's a great comic right there.
Yeah. So thank you. So it's
Claremont.
So I got this one from a company that I do not shop at anymore, so I won't say their name. But because I like Mike, I'll say his name. Now, Mike is a good guy. He works at this comic shop. He noticed that I like this book. He gave me a really good deal on it. I think at the time it was like $600 and something dollars. It was like $550 or. I got it for around $600, like without like tax and everything. So, but
that's good for a 9.2.
Yeah,
that's a good deal.
9.2 CGC label version 2, whatever that is. He said that it's an old label. It's the one that came right after the Reds, and he said that it's never been pressed. So the minute he started talking about this book, I said, wait, it's never been pressed? He's like, it hasn't been pressed. But if you decide to pop it open, get it pressed. So I started looking at the book, and I'm like, can you do like 600 tax, blah, 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 everything? And he's like, sure, for you. I go, let me pay half of it now, and then I'll pick it up like in 4 weeks. He's like, okay, I'll put it in your box. And he puts it in my box. And that was a relation I had with him until they started hiring kids there. And then when you hire kids and they have no social skills, you lose customers.
Okay.
So,
all right. Very nice.
But that was my contenders, man. Those are my.
That was your rant.
Inspired.
It was all of the above, that's what we count on future Batman for here on the giveaway show. So big thanks.
That's true. I would like to call out 1396, Mr. Wallace. 100% right. I keep saying, I think I said Jean Grey, but it is the first appearance of Phoenix. I'm sorry, guys. It is the first appearance of Phoenix.
All right.
But it's my favorite Jean Grey cover as the Phoenix. It's such a beautiful cover, man. Just look at that, man. Just look at how amazing.
I need that, man.
Just how amazing that is, man. Oh, Cockroach, man.
That's what I was gonna say. That's Cockroach.
All right, folks. All right, let's tell you what it is. Time to go ahead and do our giveaway, our first giveaway of the night. Man, it's already 10:45 at night Central. That means that we were winding it down, but more of you are coming to hit that like button if you haven't already. All right, hashtag Rushmore to get your chance at winning either this copy of Batgirl #1. Very clean copy here. Jen and I both are fans of this run. This out-of-use cover is iconic, beautiful, excellent.
Very.
Or if you're a channel member and you want to upgrade to Black Goliath #1, it's a low-grade copy, you can do that as well. All right, so we got 18 people entered, 19 people watching. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. Real James Willie, what's up, buddy? Make sure that you're entered to win. Hashtag Rushmore, because that's what we're talking about tonight. The first or the top 4 Rushmore comic covers for us personally. All right, let's go ahead and do this giveaway. Good luck to everybody, and we'll see who wins. Good luck. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, and
Carlos.
All right, let's see where we go.
Oh, there Carlos.
And Joffrey Castro. Congratulations, Joffrey Castro, for your let's see, it looks like you are grabbing a yes. When you get those likes up, folks, hit the like button if you haven't already. Every like helps.
Wait, there's 17 people watching. How do we have less than 17 likes?
We had over 20 for a second there.
Yeah, what the math doesn't, we're not mathing right here.
No, we're not. We're not, folks. Yeah, you got to hit that like button if you haven't already. Thanks everybody for watching. Congratulations to Joffrey Castro for being for watching. It looks like we got 15 likes now, but we need more. We need to see more.
Hit the like button, JT.
That like button. All right, so JT, you're supposed to like the video before we go live.
Yeah.
Real James Willie.
That is. All right, folks. Hey, congratulations to Joffrey Castro. Remember, hey, you can still join tonight and upgrade if you want to grab that Black Goliath giveaway. Otherwise, I've got this beautiful Barbara Gordon Batgirl cover for you. Let me go ahead and see this.
Got one more book.
Yes, we do.
I got books.
No, Paul. Oh, Paul's going to give away his Batgirl, his first Batgirl. Nice.
Nope.
He said,
All right. Okay, that'll go over there. All right, let's go ahead. Good night, Lost on Walls. Thanks for joining us and being here. We're gonna finish up. I never got that Batgirl issue. Well, you do now. So we're gonna be sending that your way, Joffrey.
Yeah, you can give it to me.
Don't let anyone tell you your dreams will never come true, because
there you go. That's what you got to do. Happy American Thanksgiving to my American friends and family. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see. We're going to do our second giveaway of the night. This is generously provided by Barbarian Kung Fu, And
Nice.
the hashtag for that
You go, Usagi Yojimbo.
hashtag Usagi.
Yeah, turn it a little bit. That looks like JT a little bit, right, JT?
Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, look, it looks like JT. Look
Yeah,
at
this, I just recently grabbed something out of a box, so hopefully you like this. Scotty Young. Scotty Young's
There you go,
another one of
JT.
my favorite artists, but I didn't pick anything for him because everybody has Scotty Young stuff. He doesn't make the list for the big mountain, but yeah,
I like his I like his
Jimbo, Scotty Young. I think it's number one of the Ice and Snow story.
Nice. Well, that's a pretty.
Whoever gets this, if you're in the United States of America, you get free shipping. Just reach out to me. I changed my tag so you have my Instagram on there. If you're out of the states, then we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I ship worldwide, so I can ship anywhere, but it costs like $20 for me to ship this out of the states.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that is very, very generous of you. Thank you so much for doing that.
It's just a comic book.
Usagi. No, that's not how you spell it.
That's close.
He did it correct. Yeah. That's not going to get you a prize, James Willie.
Just copy and paste.
Right.
That's what I always
do. We're going to give y'all a second to go ahead and enter that, and then we're going to do that in just a minute here. But before we do that, let's go ahead and let's see who still hasn't shared all of their books.
I gotta do yours now.
We got one more. So we did 60s, we did 70s, we did 80s.
Lord, oh Lord.
We're in the modern. So this is probably my favorite. This is a hip hop variant of Spider-Man.
Was it Andy Granoff, huh?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Hopefully he'll be at North Carolina with Jen, so he can find this for me.
The hell was that?
There's a live studio audience. They've been quiet all this time.
Boo.
Yeah. But anything with Miles.
I used to hate that stuff. The laugh tracks. Oh man.
I'm sorry. They were laughing at Paul's boo.
Oh yeah. Anything with Miles' face on it is gold for me. So.
Yeah, I think that's one of the cool things about like how you collect is anything that's revealed. You know, like if it's a Miles Morales portrait of kind, or if his face is revealed. Because when you think about a Spider-Man title, he's always going to have the mask on,
right?
So it's kind of cool. Yeah. And I know you're a big fan of the one, which issue? I think it's like issue number 8 or something, where he's wearing the hoodie, but it's his face revealed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's cool. That's.
I didn't know you liked that issue.
You got 2 of them and didn't give me one.
Because it wasn't. That's not issue 8.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was confused.
All right, well, very cool. Thanks for sharing it with us, JT. Remember, enter to win hashtag Usagi for your chance to win that Scotty Young cover. Hashtag Usagi for your chance to win. All right, who else still has one?
Yeah, I got it. I'll go ahead. I'll try and zip through them.
Okay, yeah, let's see them.
Because my last artist, like I said, I didn't pick out just my favorite cover by that artist because I can't get to most of my stuff. I picked the artist. So Bill Sienkiewicz is one of my favorite artists, and I have literally a stack of stuff he's did. So I'll flip through them really fast. Bill Sienkiewicz does a lot of stuff. He's known for his dark, very, what do you want to call it? Like almost like scratchy looking, like just his art is very recognizable. But he's been doing classic art for comics forever, on tons of different titles. So I just grabbed all the ones that I liked. I have a box of Sienkiewicz I could get to, but it didn't have my favorite Sienkiewicz art on it. But these are all just some really good examples of how versatile an artist he is.
Yes.
Like some of the stuff is like super soft, and some of it is just harsh. Like this is just so like different from whatever I just showed, like this. These are so like two just totally different kinds of art. But he does really good stuff. He does a lot of stuff for all different, like not just Marvel and he did a little bit for DC. Like he's done some stuff for DC, but he does a lot for Marvel and a lot of independent stuff.
Yeah, my favorite of his would be the Elektra.
Oh yeah, the Electra series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love the way he did Elektra because of they placed her in the snow and his artwork of trying to make the red pop out in that white and the blood to differentiate her clothing from the blood. That's some good stuff right there.
Oh wow!
So he did the whole run of the Return of the Jedi. All four of these. If you weren't aware, he did the whole set of those. He did several of the miniseries back in the 80s. He did both the Dunes.
Wow.
Stuff.
I didn't know he did all those.
Yep.
Yeah, I told you he did.
The Michael Jackson Thriller Chiller.
Oh yeah, Thriller. Yeah.
He did a whole series. He's done Dazzler from the beginning. Not every one of them, but he had classic art, like classic comic style art that he did, and then he did his style of art in some of them.
You remember that Mustang 2? That Mustang 2 he did on that Dazzler cover?
There you go. That's another one. But this is a newer variant.
He's still doing
1 in 25 variant. But yeah, this is the one I chose as my favorite one. It's the same one you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's the one Jim was talking about. The Electra. Oh, it's Assassin. That's why Jim. Yeah. Nobody knew what it was.
Yeah.
You gotta say Assassin.
He did this whole run. It's another one of the miniseries. He did the whole run, and they're all excellent. But yeah, this one, like the contrast of just the white back and the red pops out. It's awesome. He's a very good artist. I like art. Like I studied art in school and did tattoo art for a long time, and now I just appreciate art. But yeah, he's an excellent artist. I love his work. It's the best. And I'll stop there. Maybe if we have time, I can show all my my honorable mentions. But I have a stack of those too.
Yeah, very true. Well, that's really cool, man. I'm glad you shared those. I love that original Moon Knight run. That was like also peak. Yep. Growing up here. And I'm gonna jump in here real quick. Remember, do hashtag Usagi for your chance to win. So I'm gonna go and drop this up here, and then I'm gonna show off my last two books that I've got. Again, like you've picked up for mine, all of mine have to do with nostalgia, and they're all picks that have to do with like childhood and recapturing childhood and nostalgia. Which I think is a big reason why as comic collectors we kind of go back to certain eras and gravitate towards them. This is one of the two that is, I think, the higher dollar ones in my books. So this series was scattered all throughout my growing up, which is why I started building a run. I still am missing, I think, one or two of the higher dollar ones, but I do have this one. So I picked up this mid-grade copy a while back, like a long time ago, years ago. I got it signed. Did not get it graded because it was so low grade. And I figured I'd have a chance to get George Perez to sign another book. Well, it turned out that those books that I got signed was his last signing that he did before he passed away. Because the CGC mail-in one, his health was just declining too rapidly. So they ended up canceling that after I'd already sent some books out. But this book also happens to be a key book. It is DC Comics Presents number 26, the first appearance of the new Teen Titans. It is a mid-grade. It's about a 6.0 copy, so it's definitely not a high-grade copy. But in addition to being signed by George Perez here, it is also signed by Jim Starlin.
Nice.
And let me see. There we go. And then here at the bottom, little known, Jose Delbo also handled art for one of the backup stories.
Mm-hmm.
So all three artists on this book have now signed it, Now it's just trying to find the 2 writers that worked on it, and then any various others that worked on it. But right now, yeah, I'm going ahead now, and I'm just getting them all to sign it raw, and then I'll just JSA it as a display piece at the end when I'm done. So because I don't want to crack and resubmit every time. So I'm on the lookout for Marv Wolfman to get him to sign this, and then also I think there's one other writer that wrote the backup story for this one. So, or the main story, and then the preview, and then the backup. So, cool, fun book. I did have it as a kid among many other DC Comics Presents, but I chose this one because this is the one that's closest to my heart. Because New Teen Titans just as a series is a big part of childhood. So I finished that run, I think a year or so ago, and this is.
Yeah, I sat with Jim Starlin. He had nothing but good things to say about George Cortez.
Man, Jim Starlin was at Heroes.
Last piece that I'm going to share. Barbarian was sharing from the same line. For me, this is a huge thing. A huge part of my childhood was G.I. Joe, the property, the toy line, the cartoon series, and the comic book. So, and I've passed that love on to my daughters. So if you don't know about like kind of the way I collect the 80s cartoon comic books, and I only collect CGC 9.6s of them. I do not buy 9.8s. I do not try for 9.8s. If I get a 9.8, I actually go ahead and sell it and then use it to buy 9.6s. It's just one of my things. My collection of all the 80s cartoon characters started with G.I. Joe #1 in a CGC 9.6. It had never been pressed or cleaned. I have no desire to press it and clean it and try for a higher grade. This one's a PC book, and it's in the will, so it'll be with me. So yeah,
In the wheel.
So don't even try.
I need one of those.
It is. The G.I. Joe books are one of like a few that are staying until the end, and then the 3 kids, those runs that are they're all roughly of equal value. The different runs, so those will go to the different kids.
Somebody got hit with dishes.
Somebody's died. Let's come back into a group and see, or into a group shot and see who it was, who's still with us.
Jen, you all right?
Yeah, it was A-Wolf. Like, what are you doing?
It's okay.
You're all right, buddy? Blink, you
Nice.
okay, buddy?
She's getting nice. But that's
All
all.
right. So let's see. Get Henry Cavill and Ryan Reynolds to sign it.
What?
No, he's talking about your book. What's up, Louis V? Good to see you. He's dropping in, so that's my signal that we are wrapping it up. All right, who hasn't shared yet? We're going to do this giveaway real quick. Get your last books ready. We'll do a lightning round with last books you want to share.
Well,
Yeah, I got some books.
knock this out.
I got a show.
Paul, I hope you went into the that was Billy cooking. Okay.
It was?
Hashtag-
Oh, yeah, Billy Cooking, yeah.
All right. Big shout out and thanks to Barbarian Kung Fu, not just for joining us, but also for being generous and giving up this book, this cool Scotty Young book. All right, let's
Man,
go
I
ahead.
told you anytime, whenever I would finally get a chance, I was going to come on and hang out with you. Because normally I would be selling on one of the auctions tonight, but I have tomorrow off because it's Thanksgiving. So now I can sell tomorrow night, and that gives me my Wednesday off. I don't have to work tomorrow. Isn't that? It all just works. It's like the cosmos aligns.
It all lined up. It all came together. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Here we go, folks. Good luck to everybody in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right.
All right, good luck, Carlos.
Oh, I got to get my post-it note. I got to write their info on it right now.
Yeah.
Carlos.
Oh my gosh. All right. Airwolf, how did she
Hey, babe, you won. You want to come say hi?
So his Jen's wife is Airwolf. and she
Hey,
she
she,
doesn't join us as often.
she's gonna
All right,
pop up right here.
show
and say
the
what's
book
up.
off real quick. Show the book off real quick.
Yeah. It's a
Oh,
Jimbo.
that is so cool.
Yep. It's
Is
Ice and Snow. Ice and Snow #1. It's got the Scotty Young cover, 2023.
That's beautiful. I love those snow covers like that.
Yeah, it's good. This is really good. I like Scotty Young. Like his kitty, his little baby, whatever covers are fine. They're fun. Anything you look at that makes you like feel good and happy, it can't be bad, right? But
Right.
Scotty, other art, like his actual like art, is freaking phenomenal. That dude's great.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's not his usual style, but I love it. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's an excellent style that he's got going on with it. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. Congratulations to Aelwolf on that one. All right. Yeah. So the company is upset.
Just reach out to me. Your info.
So
I changed my name. I changed my name on here. That's my Instagram. I have another one that's my selling page, but this is my regular Instagram. If I'm pointing at it correctly.
Let me bring it up. Here we go. Okay, at barbarian _ kung fu.
That's just my regular one, and then I have another one, but this one's fine.
Nice. So so congratulations to Aelwolf are in order for that one. Glad to see you pick it up. It's a really good one. Let's see.
Wolverado said, but your lucky ice helped because I looked at you like, shh.
All right. Hey, thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight. Let's do this lightning round real quick. Okay, so Barbarian, starting with you, did you have any more books to share?
I have a lot, so you might just want to just wait and let everybody go first, and if however much time you want to kill at the end.
All right. We have passed. We're coming up in the 2-hour mark, so we're going to try to do this in the next 10 minutes and knock these out.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna have JT. Did you have any left to share?
I'm good. That was my 4.
All right, Jin. Lightning round.
Lightning round. Okay. Boom. Okay, we're gonna go through this lightning round really quick.
You can't talk a lot.
Okay. Lightning round. Okay. Lightning round. Okay. You don't know. You don't know. If you do know, you know. Okay. Lightning round. Okay. I don't know.
That's good.
Okay. 4 or 5 people. I don't know. Lightning round. Okay.
Let him go. Don't get him going.
What is you? First Norman Osborn, right? I mean, yeah. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, lightning round, right? Nobody wants to know. Okay. Kung fu. The deadly hands of kung fu. Okay. Lightning round, right? Lightning round. We got I don't know, like 5 people signed this. Lightning round. Okay.
That ain't a lightning round. You ain't even following.
Whoa! What's going on? Okay. Lightning round. Whoa. Another crazy book.
Bill Sienkiewicz, right there. Bill Sienkiewicz.
Yeah, Bill Sienkiewicz. There he is. There he is right there.
Okay, so another one, right? Okay,
keep going.
Triple signed, right? By all the creators of Wolverine, everybody,
everybody,
especially the 2 main dead guys, Wen and Mr. Bird. Okay, lightning round.
He did not disappoint.
There you go, Witchblade. Okay, by Mark Silvestri. Lightning round. Okay, we got lightning round over here. Garth Ennis, he's dead. Okay, anyways,
one more, Jen. Let's go.
All right, first print, Fantastic Four #4. Okay,
right.
Namor, lightning round. Okay,
yeah.
You already showed this one off. Okay, Fantastic Four #46, signed by Stan Lee and Joe Sinnott. All right, lightning round. Okay, anyway. My favorite book of probably all time, the only one, there's 1-in-1 census that Stan Lee signed this. It's a 9/8 signed by Stan Lee, the first appearance of actual Emperor Doom from another alternate universe. This is the one, lightning round. Okay, right. Go. Okay,
God.
Dr. Doom, the first appearance of Valeria, his love interest, and so forth. Lightning round. Let's go.
You got somebody to help you.
Are you just
right now?
You're running a lightning round train.
Fantastic Four number 6, blah blah blah. Okay, annual number 6. Okay,
Blah blah blah.
one of my favorite of all time. It's
Lightning round.
favorite
Lightning
covers.
round.
It's a limited
Oh yeah,
edition.
that's Rob
Lightning round,
Lightfield.
lightning round. You gotta get out of here.
Rob Lightfield.
Okay,
Todd by Todd.
Batman, Harley Quinn, signed by Mark Hamill, and also signed by Kevin Conroy. It's just I'm forgetting people's names. I'm getting old. Anyways, Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill were signed the Batman and the Joker. Okay, the first appearance of Harley Quinn in the continuity. Okay, lightning round. Come on, get out of here. Because my favorite Doctor Doom story of all time. Hey, thanks to Comic Tracks, he pressed this. And you could do whatever he could with this. It's a 9.4. It's a very hard book to find.
Yeah,
This is the book.
lightning round.
Lightning round. Yeah, anyway, this is the part where Dr. Doom goes and saves his mom in hell. Okay, punches Mephisto in the face. Anyways, lightning round. Okay, this one right here, first appearance of Space Ghost. It should not have a green label. It should not have a green label. Only reason it has a green label is because the voice actor wrote all these things all over my book, everywhere. So they think that 6 people signed it. Lightning round. Sabretooth. Again, the first appearance of Sabretooth. It has not been pressed. It will be pressed. It'll be higher than a 9.2. Okay. Anyways, lightning round. The first appearance of Godzilla. Okay. The first true appearance of Godzilla. One of the hardest comic books ever to find. It's the first one in America. So forth. Only 4 pages. It was supposed to be in the Mount Rushmore, but doesn't have a cover. So blah blah. Lightning round. Okay, that's right there. Anyways,
That's perfect. Whoever did that, don't.
Okay, this is definitely should be on the Rushmore. But like I said, there's too many damn comic books. But
Who's that signed by? Stan Lee?
Alex Ross. Lightning
No, it
round.
ain't.
Adam Hughes.
I
Power
like
Girl,
this.
9.8, signed by Adam Hughes. Another amazing comic book.
I need that book.
I need that one.
I'm getting down to my last 2, okay, and
Bro, what are you doing?
Amazing Spider-Man 300.
Oh, that's the Filipino edition.
It's Filipino edition. There's only one of one out there. I'm probably going to sell this for $100,000. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, lightning round. First appearance of Venom. Now this is my final book on my Mount Rushmore. Okay, so I'll talk about this just for like a brief second. Okay, so this one right here was this book right here was the book that I fell in love with and made me like really get into like, oh, I want comic books. You know, I want these things. There was this kid in my class named Brandon. We were like in the 2nd grade or something like that. He showed me this book. He let me borrow it. I didn't give it back to him until like the end of the year. I kept reading it, and then eventually when I gave it back to him, it came back like, I don't know, his book went from like a 9.0 to like a 6. Anyways, I feel really bad for Brandon. If I could meet him one day, I'll buy him another copy. Anyways, lightning round. This is definitely one of those books signed by my buddy Larry Hama, who I had a cigar with. Anyways, lightning round is done. Woo! Yeah.
Oh,
lightning round.
Was
That was the lightning storm.
Great Wall of China.
I'll show you how to do it. I'm gonna show my all off.
He makes me laugh. Everything he says makes me laugh. He's just a funny guy.
oh god.
I would like to meet Wolverado. Just give him a big hug and take him out for a It makes me laugh all the time.
He keeps trying to make it to Houston for these conventions. He keeps trying to make it down here for the conventions. I don't know, maybe in March. All right. Okay. So Jen burned through the last all but 3 of the minutes that we have. Barbarian Kung Fu. You feel like you got a lightning round in you? Maybe
I don't have anybody to help me, but I'll go through them. We already showed this one. I like Jack Kirby. He did the Dingbats. That's Jack Kirby. He also did Destroyer Duck, and Destroyer Duck's awesome. And if you like Golden Age, you'd like LB Cole, and this is Dick Cole. If you like the Hildebrandt brothers, they're awesome. Too bad they're not here. Joe Jusko is awesome. He He's awesome. My all-time favorite artist is Frank Bruner. He did Howard the Duck. I have so many Howard the Ducks just laying around, but he also did Quack to make fun of Howard the Duck. He does his own thing. One of the best artists we lost very early. Michael Turner. Michael Turner. Love that dude. Gone too soon. I collect J. Scott Campbell. He does a lot of like chick covers where they all look the same, you know. But he also does covers that don't look the same, like this Kiss cover.
Yeah. Wow.
And this. Is
that J. Scott Campbell?
Yeah, it's a completely different way that it doesn't look like his other way. Yeah, he draws on. He can draw more than one way. Another one, I would say everybody's my favorite artist. Arthur Saddam is one of my favorite artists too. And he did the Marvel Zombies. A lot of people know him for that, but he did Savage Tales. It's amazing. So good. I have one hanging on my wall. He also does one of my favorite, which is Army of Darkness. And Ash. I named my son Asher after Ash. He did the evil Ernie stuff. He has a very Frank Frazetta style. These are his older stuff. Very Frank Frazetta-esque. Good stuff. Ooh. Big dinosaurs. I also like Clayton Crane. Some more Ash and the Evil Dead. Some Clayton Crane goodness. I don't care what he does with other people's wives. You know, he deserves it. He's worth it. Right? If he, I mean, I wouldn't. No, I won't say it.
I don't care.
I didn't see no limit.
It is what it is. It is a really cool
Philadelphia. That's
right. Crane with Savage Dragon on it. And the last one, another one of my favorite artists, is Ben Templesmith. If you know, you know. Ben Templesmith is freaking great. He's an awesome guy. If you ever get to meet him at a comic book convention, go talk to him. He's fun. He enjoys life, and he will sign your stuff and draw little hearts on it. Mm-hmm. So Ben Templesmith. I'm a big horror fan. 30 Days a Night.
Yeah. Awesome.
I did it really fast.
That was huge.
Say lightning round. Damn it! I meant to say lightning round every time. Lightning round.
All right, let's bring it back over. All right, anybody left? Paul?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
All right, lightning round. I'm gonna show what
lightning round.
Lightning round.
Lightning round.
Oh, lightning round.
We get that covered.
Lightning round.
Best three. Look at that, JT.
I need that. Give me that, Paul.
Look at that.
And that one. I need both of them.
Look at that, Frank Miller.
You picked those all up today, right?
That's right. Mark Wilkes, I think.
Wow.
I couldn't find nothing. Paul always has everything.
Wow. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Beast.
That's a good one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay. Newsstand.
You got all the spawns.
Oh, I want that crypto one. Oh, what?
Ooh.
I love this cover.
That's a fantastic cover.
So you bought like 85 books today, huh?
I bought. Yeah.
Iron Man.
First Superior Iron Man.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. You just took advantage of that shop owner. What?
Jen knows about this one. He saw that.
Oh.
First Sam Alexander, yep.
Yeah. First time it is.
Yeah. Infinity Crisis too.
Yeah.
Jen knows about this one.
I was saying the names of these books, and Paul's like, shh.
No, exactly. Poor guy didn't know what he had. The second print, blue. Yep.
Poor guy didn't know what he had.
It's got I think this is first.
Oh my gosh! First, it's the first Richter.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Keep showing it, Paul. Keep showing it.
Okay, calm down, Jen. Calm down. Turn your camera off.
Jen saw this. Oh no,
Jim was super excited, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was very
excited when he went through my pile.
Yeah, show it, Paul. Show it.
So Abel tried to tackle me for this one, but your boy still got it.
Oh yeah, my wife was there. She was like, "Oh my God, Paul, I love this book."
I need that one too, Paul.
Oh, that's the Campbell cover right there. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, yep, Campbell.
Yeah.
That was a
that's
book.
the
That was a
fish guy,
book. That was a book. That
And
Paul
it should
spoke
shock nobody to know that he got these for like $1 a piece.
Right, $1. And he's on sale.
Nobody knows about this one. Second
He
appearance.
got them for $1 a piece. He's gonna sell them for $37 each.
Oh wow, yes. I just finished my Tomb of Dracula run. That's awesome.
Last one.
Oh, that's a fun book.
Shogun, yeah.
That's it.
I once
That's
bought
it.
like
I
10
need like
copies
10
of
of those
Shogun
books.
#1 at my comic book store.
I like that.
It's just Jesus laughing.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, way to go, Paul.
I thought you do a lightning round, Jen.
Still getting over that lightning round, man. Thank God I had Uber.
Oh, you got that Batman.
And don't forget this one.
Who did the cover to that?
Michael. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, folks. Thanks so much for being here tonight for the giveaway show. Our special live studio edition, I guess, with audience and everything. All right, all these books coming soon to an auction near you at exactly 87.5% over fair market value. That's why we love Paul. He's always there to sell us a book at at above fair market value. Hey, big shout out and thanks to Barbarian Kung Fu for being with us tonight. Make sure and sub him up. Barbarian, drop any comment in there so people can click on the link and go sub you up. Also, if you haven't, make sure and hit that subscribe button here. And as Wolverado says, thanks so much. This was awesome to be here to hang out for Friendsgiving. Remember, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Make sure that you are reflecting on what all the blessings that you've got, because we all have blessings. If we live in the United States of America, we have blessings. If you live in any civilized country where you have clean, fresh water, a roof over your head, then we are blessed, very blessed. If you're able to watch this with internet right now, you're blessed. So, so during this holiday season, make sure give back, give forward, help lift somebody else up. Thanks so much for being here for this special Friendsgiving / Mount Rushmore episode. It was a lot of fun. We'll definitely have to do some other Mount Rushmore episodes after this because it's a lot of fun. But for myself and everybody else, thanks for being here tonight. And we hope that you have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow and a ferocious Black Friday weekend as all comic shops are running sales, including online sales. And we're looking forward to seeing you then. And y'all take care.
Have a good one, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right.
Thanksgiving.